What's up guys, it's Zero here. Today we're talking about Elden Ring Nighttreign, the up and coming title from Elden Ring in terms of their standalone co-op adventure. Let's talk about it. So guys, Nighttreign is a standalone co-op adventure that will let you and your friends die together in a parallel universe. This is coming to us from Josh West over at Games Radar. Elden Ring Nighttreign is unlike anything we have ever seen from developer fromsoftware. The studio announced its Elden Ring spin-off at the Game Awards, a standalone adventure built around 3-player online co-op. You'll dive into a universe parallel to the core Elden Ring universe, venturing into Limveld, an amalgamation of some of Limgrave's environments and areas. In this new land, you'll need to work with 2 of your friends to survive the day, looting and leveling as you explore, with the night bringing a shrinking map and powerful boss encounter. Make it to day 3 and you'll be able to take on the Night Lord, earning powerful relics which can be used to supercharge your next session. It's a wildly different take on Elden Ring, and one we're keen to learn more about. fromsoftware already proved that co-op can work within this world, but Elden Ring Nighttreign is set to be a massive expansion of the concept. The character creator is gone, so too is more minute progression. Instead, Nighttreign is built around speedy collaboration, smart expansion of builds, and the coming together of different abilities to take on massive challenges against a deadline. Elden Ring Nighttreign is one of the most anticipated games of 2025. So guys, look, I think this is awesome that fromsoftware is creating a title that is going to be really centered on co-op and a co-op experience. Like, you need to, be playing with your friends and things of that nature in order to survive during your tenure. And I'm really excited to see what this, what this all looks like as we get closer and when it is actually released to the world. Well, the release date, guys, fromsoftware has confirmed that Elden Ring Nighttreign will arrive in 2025. Although the developers yet to put a firm release date on the experience, there's no guessing on this one either, given that Elden Ring launched in the spring of 2022 and its only expansion, Shadow of the Erdtree, hit in summer 2024. The lack of a firm date is a little frustrating, but at least we know that we've got another new game for 2025 to look forward to. So look, for me at least with Nighttreign, I'm really excited about it. I want them to really take their time though to make sure that everything is, is running smoothly and things of that nature. So whether it comes out in 2025 or even 2026, I'm good with. I'm hoping that it does release this year for sure, but like I said, I mean, I really want fromsoftware to just take their time with it, make sure that it's all well, and ready to go when it goes to releasing, because what they've given us so far from, Shadow of the Erdtree to Elden Ring as a game, I'm really excited to see what they do here. And I think it could be something really special. So in terms of the platforms, guys, it'll be, on PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One when it lands. Elden Ring is a 3-player co-op game, a standalone spin-off adventure set in a universe parallel to the events of Elden Ring. You'll join 2 friends at the round table hold and then head off into Limveld, fighting together to survive 3 full day and night cycles, outlast the day, and you'll need to contend with the coming night's tide, which shrinks the map until you're left with no option but to battle a powerful boss. The world becomes progressively more challenging across each of the 3 days, culminating in a battle with the Night Lord himself. fromsoftware says you can opt to play Elden Ring Nighttreign solo, but there is strength in numbers. So they're really pushing the co-op, guys, and I love this. I think this is awesome. I'll be able to play with my friends or with just random people across the world that want to, take on the days and the nights, of course, the 3 days that you have to go through this world. And then of course at night, it sounds like it's when it gets even more complex and more difficult. So I'm all in for that for sure. And then one of the things that a lot of people have asked the question about is this actually like a DLC? Well, Elden Ring Nighttreign is not a DLC. It's a standalone adventure. Publisher Bandai Namco has also confirmed that it won't be free to play and that it won't be a premium priced experience either, but is yet to put a firm answer out into the ether for how much it'll ultimately cost. As this is a standalone, it's unlikely that any progression or items will carry over from Elden Ring or Shadow of the Erdtree, which it would be really cool if it did transfer over, but I get it being like a standalone title, totally understand. Now, in terms of the characters, guys, well, Elden Ring is a departure from the classic FromSoftware model. You won't be able to create a character from scratch and will instead choose from one of 8 unique character builds, each with their own weapons, fighting styles, unique abilities, and ultimates. As you head into the realm of the Night Lord, you'll need to synergize with 2 other players to ensure a balanced party, collaborating to take down powerful foes and venture into more dangerous parts of the open world Limveld map. You'll be able to customize the appearance of your character in Elden Ring Nightreign by unlocking skins, and you'll be able to upgrade your equipment by unearthing special relics. So it sounds kind of like Specialists, guys, in terms of they're already kind of like there's already pre-builds for these different characters, and they each do different things. And so I'm all for them kind of going away from that, classic FromSoftware model of being able to customize your character. I think it's going to really create this element of, maybe one character is going to be really good at close combat, one's going to be better, from distance. And so I think, you can kind of tackle it in a number of different ways. In terms of the gameplay, guys, Elden Ring Nightreign gameplay is markedly different to the original Elden Ring, where that experience dropped you into a sprawling open world and left you well enough alone to figure out how to proceed. Elden Ring Nightreign is more focused. It's a session-based game, allowing you and 2 friends to launch into Limveld and attempt to outlast 3 full day and night cycles. As you explore the land and battle enemies together, you'll uncover more powerful weapons and better rune and relic rewards used to upgrade your equipment and abilities. Sites of Grace can be located throughout the shrinking map too, giving you a chance to level up and gain crucial power for the session. It's interesting when we hear about the shrinking map, it almost kind of sounds like BR a little bit, like you've got to tackle certain things at, a certain timeline. Now, whether that means like the map gets slower, like it's starting to burn or something of that nature, it's almost like a circle from, Fortnite or something. It'll be really interesting how they decide to do that. But leveling is different in Elden Ring Nightreign versus its single player counterpart. You won't be investing runes into individual stats, but rather into entire levels, which increase your character's stats across the board. Nightreign has 8 characters to choose between, and stat expansion is different for each of them. Character stat progression doesn't carry across between sessions, meaning that regardless of whether your group succumbs to the dangers of Limveld or is able to defeat the Night Lord, you'll always begin a new adventure back at level 1. There is, however, progression in the form of relics earned through both successful and unsuccessful runs, which provide massive bonuses impacting everything from exploration to your equipment. It sounds pretty cool, guys. Overall, I love what I'm hearing about this, and I love that they're bringing kind of like a multiplayer co-op experience to this. In terms of the combat, guys, the Elden Ring Nightreign combat experience builds on the baseline Elden Ring experience, but there will be some notable differences. With the character creator gone, there are 8 builds to choose between as you load into a session, each with its own equipment, weapons, and proficiencies. From the gameplay footage we've seen so far, it's the combination of the 3 characters which unlocks the best opportunities in Elden Ring Nightreign, with tank, DPS, and support builds coming together to tackle big challenges. There's some subtle changes too, with fall damage removed from the experience and movement sped up to allow faster exploration and navigation as you combat a shrinking map. Otherwise, you should expect Elden Ring Nightreign to handle similarly to the original Elden Ring, with the controls and core combat mechanics returning. So, I love that FromSoftware is, they go from the single player experience, that being Elden Ring, and then of course Shadow of the Erdtree, and now they're kind of going into this direction of like co-op multiplayer. I love this. I think this is awesome for a world like this, being able to tackle, really difficult foes with your friends is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to see what this all shakes up to be, guys. I think it could be a really special co-op experience, but let me know in the comment section down below, what are you the most excited about with Elden Ring Nightreign? Let me know in those comment section down below. Let's have a real conversation about it. And for more Elden Ring Nightreign content and videos, keep it right here.